What is going on, guys? Your boy Guns here, and it's about that time to introduce the MVR recruits. I guess I'm one of them too, so introduce ourselves as the MVR recruits. Let's go ahead and move over here. I'm telling you guys, some of the things that I'm seeing is pretty interesting. First of all, let me show you guys something here. Let's go over some stats here on Call of Stats. So here we have server 375, right? Current King, Paradise, and Abda. So this takes into account the above 20 million accounts with their 20 million or more. Power spread here. Look at this. Look at this number right here. 52 200 mils and above. 500 mils, we have 4. Okay. Total exchange coins spent, average exchange coin spent 1.5 million. Like, that's kind of crazy. I wonder how inflated that is by the Krakens though. Faction spread 16 Spring Warden, 102 League of Order, 31 Wildeberg, so a lot of League of Order. Server war stats 15% merit to power ratio. Median merit to power ratio 14%. Total power 28.7 billion. Average power 193. Total highest power, like once everyone is healed, 31.2. Average highest power is 209 million power. Jesus. Total merits 4.7 billion. Average merits for the kingdom 31 million merits. Total units killed 190 million. Advanced war stats. Okay, I love this right here. Look at this. Average infantry merits 33.9 million. Average cavalry 17.4. Average mage 27.6. Average marksman 10.6. You can see here that there's more average infantry merits than there is mages, so it's a good blend of like a lot of infantry, some mages, and then cavalry. I love this breakdown because I think it's a perfect breakdown. Honestly, I feel like maybe mages would have been higher because I just see a lot more mages nowadays, but maybe with this specific group it's going to be a lot more infantry specific. Total T4/T5 RSS healed on their average RSS healed is pretty cool. Historic server tier kill stats, a bunch of T5 kill stats here. Historic, okay, just like a bunch of stuff like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and introduce people now. Excuse me. Okay, so you guys saw we're at 28.5. What was it? I think we're like at 160 members, something like that. 160. We're still waiting on 20 other people. I think Abda was telling me that we're expected to be around 34 billion power, which is ridiculous for a fresh project, guys. 34 billion power is a fresh project. So I'm gonna go ahead and quickly introduce the players that are in here. After that, I'm going to be talking about like my expectations with NVR, like what are some of the things from my previous experiences from gaining so much power and things that I feel like the leadership needs to look out for. Okay, so anyways, starting off, we got Paradise and Abda that are the R5s. R4s, we got Evil Cat, Agro, Kolik, Chowie, Bara, Febe, Hyper, Jockey, Hera, and Circer. And then right here in rank 3, some of the other R4s. Pepe, I guess he's in there. Maybe he officially stepped up. I don't know. Fluffy, there's Abda, Cookie, and Hyper again there. All right, so here we go. Oh my God, look at these big boys here. Jesus Christ. LMV, 658 million. Blink, 582. Once we get under like 250, then we'll just start saying the names because it's a lot. It's 130 people, man. Blink, Dumper 523 million, Joker 516, Hero 419, Mad Max 375, Scammeroonie, the Hippie 323, Austin 303, KSA 302, Lethal 296, Cypher 294, Uncle Sheesh, I'm pretty sure he came from NTS, 291, D 283, Merc 266, Phil T 265, Sugar Woogie 260, Grey Balls 259, Eternal 250, Necrotic 249, and yours truly at 240. Man, that's crazy that I've lost so much power because of all the deads I've taken in the past. But anyways, we got Starwinds, Easy Peasy, Bowie, K4 Jove, RPW, Rick is Rick, 787, Dark Mage, Lala Zay, Ijeru, Reproprando. Sorry if I mess up your name, guys. Madara, Crayon, Shadowbreaker, Duif, Jinxta, Stan is in here. Sheesh, Evil, Cha, Big Jake, it's John Kid, Queek, H150. That's crazy that he's still around, bro. I remember him from like season 1. Crucy, if it's the same person still. The Hippie, Sailor, Ham, Rex, B Haven, Mithra, Reaper Cat, Ryu, Goaty, Spider, Fleur, Yurichi, Exodus. I mean, just reading this is giving me a headache to like the R4s and having to go through every single player. Stomper, Halo, Vanya, Muka, Baratham, Marky Mark, Fafa, Ocean, Striker, Lord, 387, Mad Mardigan, Stupid Dupa Knight, Free to Play Skill Player, Cookie, Nipper, Vogue, Dr. Slippy Fizz. This guy's insane, by the way. The amount of farms he has is nuts. In the Mood, Sanji, Super Rick Roland, Tamaki, Lady, Vasco, Theo, Cement Man, Goose, Nova, Javi, Sawuda, Spooter, Sailor, number 69, TB Nair, Dildo, Grandpa Abda, Tinsy, Boobski, Truvix, Ratlin, Berlin Mai, Alvara, Electra, Juyi, Aldemir, Krusty, Rajin, Hans the Fox, Nosh, Senju, Balakas, Darkness, Mong, Mr. Swagger, Ate the Beans, Destroya, Jagger, Xander, MDH, Morty, Fern Chan, Monte, Azrael, Drankins, Shush, New Phone, Mezzy, Raz, Luckett, and Truffles. And then some of these are just like the farms. So I think if we look at the personal power, I want to say it was at like 140. Yeah, so like roughly like 145 players right now, waiting on 20 more that are waiting for the alliance mobilization from last I heard from Abda. So we'll be at about 165. So there's still room for roughly 35 players to join. If we are able to fit those 30 to 35 players, I mean, you're looking at like 40 billion power if that happens. One of the biggest challenges that comes with a project like this, guys, and I even talked to Abda and Paradise, which I mean they're obviously aware of it, but you know I always like to share my thoughts with leadership whenever I see insight. Dude, there comes a point of no return. Like, if you're going to be 32, 34 billion power, like, you might as well do your best to recruit the rest of those numbers because it's going to be you versus YSS. That's literally what it's going to be. And you might as well have the numbers for it, you know? So that's one of the biggest challenges when it comes to like big successful projects is like, how big do you want to get? Do you want to be KVK1 your first one? Do you want to be like KVK3 and then work up to KVK2? But look, with a project this big and so many of the big players that you guys are seeing here, which my personal favorite is the infantry merit list, with so many players that run infantry, so many players that are just very talented and are just very active, it's going to attract a lot of players. So what do? Do you just start turning away some of those like A to S tier players? Probably not. Probably not. It all just depends on what we see up there, the ego, right? I think one of the biggest things with a project like this is to be able to manage the ego of some players. There's a lot of players out there that are top fighters or very strong fighters, and they're just super toxic in chat. I've seen it happen way too many times that players start complaining and complaining about what leadership is doing, or we don't have enough people, or just like super negative. I mean, from time to time, everyone's gonna make a comment, right? From time to time, but you have to be quick to point out those players that are being negative regularly. Excuse me, to be able to shut that down. Now, the next big thing too is for leadership to remain calm. Right? One of the biggest things that I see from leaderships across the entire game, they start freaking out. They start threatening people like, you guys better get online. If not, we're going to start kicking people, and just like super hyper aggressive for no reason. Bro, listen, you can say those things without ever saying that, right? Like, you don't even have to say like get on or I'm kicking people. Like, bro, that's pretty self-explanatory at this level of the game. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot different when you're dealing with a little bit more casual kingdoms where like people kind of get on when they want and they're like, ah, okay, I guess I'll get on. They're saying that they might kick somebody. You know what I mean? But yeah, ego is probably going to be one of the biggest challenges for leadership to face because you know, with this much power and activity, that's going to come with it. Number two is going to be the diplomatic situation. I talked to Abda and Paradise. I'm like, do you guys have any like conflicting leaderships? Like, you know what I mean? Like how IMFS and YSS and like all these other people, even though they ended up working together and everything ended up fine. Like it, from what I heard, it's mainly just YSS. Like in terms of never allying with them. I mean, it wouldn't make sense, right? If we're number 2 in the game and YSS is number 1, like that wouldn't make any sense, right? You kind of need like that Batman versus Joker kind of situation. And I would say in this situation, we're definitely Batman, guys. I would say we're 100% Batman and YSS is the Joker for sure. We gotta take them down. And look, listen, my expectations, do I expect to beat YSS the first season that we're together? No, I don't expect that. However, with this lineup, do I think it's possible? Yeah, I think if people really wanted enough and motivated enough to push, it's definitely very possible. Like me, like myself going into this KVK, I'm definitely full sending, bro. I'm definitely full sending. I don't even care if I have enough mana for my greatest heights push. Like these first 2-3 seasons are going to be very detrimental to NVR, and I hope that a lot of the players within the project understand that. Like especially the first 2 seasons, everyone is watching. There's going to be a lot of people praying for the downfall of NVR. Some people are going to pray for us to be successful. It's just going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot, and people got to be ready to come out with a bang with the kingdom like this. We also have Roots of War League around the corner, so that's going to be crazy. I'm already seeing a great community here in MVR. Like people already hanging out in VC all the time, playing games, Overwatch. I mean, you name it. People are playing all kinds of stuff. We have a whole like PUBG squad. Pretty much almost almost all our IMFS PUBG squad came over to MVR. I mean, we all just hang out together so often, you know. It's pretty natural to gravitate towards the people that you're hanging out with, even outside the game. So, who are the best mage players? K4J of and Dark Mage, 43 and 39. Damn. Infantry, Ego, Eva, Austin, Fafa. Lord, Bow, not surprised. Calvary, Fluffy, Ego. Oh, damn, this Goaty guy went crazy. Nosh, Lord, Marksman, free to play skill player, and Hans the Fox. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Just kind of giving you guys a little insights of some of the biggest challenges I feel like MVR is gonna face. There's so many others. Obviously, that's a video of its own. I just wanted to take the time to give a big shout out to Paradise, Abda, and the rest of the leadership for their hard work putting all this together. Because I mean, the amount of power coming in is ridiculous. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. So it's going to come with a lot of responsibility, and I hope that they're ready to take on this challenge because, I mean, we could be making history here potentially. So I'm very excited for that. Also, the rest of the players that are also having faith within the project. You guys see the level of quality that there is here in NVR, and hopefully we are able to fill those 30 spots. And for those of you guys watching, if you're motivated and you're ready to fight, you're ready to take on Goliath YSS and give them hell and create some of the best wars that the game has seen, which we really, really, really need, guys. We need KVK1 hype again, and I feel like we're headed in the right direction. So if you're interested in joining MVR, make sure you guys message Abda, Cookie, or any of the other R4s could probably guide you in the correct direction. So I'm excited, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video and the coverage, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section, man. Let's go. Let's get those numbers filled. And if you enjoyed it, drop a like on the video. Definitely helps me out a ton. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, guys, hit that sub button, turn on that bell notification, because you're not going to want to miss when we go live and show off the wars that are ahead of us, guys. It's going to be dope. Also, any videos that we're bringing in too, guys. A lot of stuff coming in, a new flying hero coming in, a bunch of new features coming in. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting, especially how we're going to fit this new hero into the mage lineup, because it's probably going to end up happening. So with that being said, guys, it's your boy Guns, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.